Okay, good evening, everyone. How are you all doing today?
I'm fine, teacher.
Good evening, teacher. Fine.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Okay, that's great. Everyone is doing well. Before I start with the lesson, we will take a quick look at the agreements we made yesterday. Okay? Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Lucinda, can you read the agreements out loud for the rest of the class?
Pay attention during the lesson.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you want to answer or ask a question. Keep your camera on during the lesson and turn on your microphone only when it is your turn to speak.
Okay. Do you agree with the agreements? Class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So now I would like to ask for your help. I have a problem. You may be wondering how you're going to help me, but I badly need your help. My friend left me a note to look for some items that belongs to her, but I think something is wrong with the note. Let me show you the note. Maybe you will be able to help me with it. Can you see the note?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I will ask someone to read the note. Read it exactly as it is. Don't add any word to it. Okay? Okay, pupils?
Yes, teacher.
Ashmita.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you read the note?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, my friend. Read the note carefully and help me look for the items. You will find my phone, the table, and my watch box. I left the chair. I forgot where I put my umbrella, but what I remember is I was standing the refrigerator and the stove.
Okay. Am I the only one that thinks that something is wrong with the note? Jessica, what do you think?
Ma'am, I think some words are missing.
You think some words are missing. Okay.
Yes, I think some words are missing.
Estefan, do you agree with what Jessica said? Estefan, are you there?
No, I don't see her.
Okay, Fanity. Do you agree with what Jessica said, that some words are missing?
Yes, I also feel the same. It feels so incomplete when I read the text.
But why do you think that it's incomplete?
I don't I don't recognize talking that way.
You
You
don't
will find
recognize.
no.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, what we will do is first look for the places where we can fill in the missing words, and then we will try and fill in the missing words. Is it understood? Class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Vincent, Can you explain to us what you have to do?
So we will have to look at the sentence picture
Yes.
and first of all see where there are words missing, and then you will see which word we need to put there.
Yes, that's correct. You may take a look at the sentences right now. Okay, then we will look at the first sentence together. Vanity. Take a look at the first sentence. Where do you think a word is missing? You don't have to fill in the word, just tell me the place where the word is missing.
Okay, I think between phone and the.
So we will place number 1 here. Yes, and?
You will find my phone. I only see one.
Is that all? Can someone help Vanity, Ashmita?
Um, yes, ma'am. I think in the second sentence, you will find my phone. Um, is it on the table?
You don't have
The
to
word.
fill in the missing word. Just look for the place where a word is missing.
Oh,
Yes.
between phone and the tablet, the word table,
Yes.
the
And?
table, and mm, I left the bag, the chair.
Okay.
Yes.
Let us see if someone else can help you and Vanity. Jessica.
I think between watch and box, but I'm not sure because I, I don't know if it should be the box or just box. But I think there's a word that should be there between watch and box.
Okay. The second place is between watch and box. Jessica and Ashmita. Can you see it now?
Yes, ma'am, I can see that.
Okay. And the second sentence is for Lucinda.
The second sentence. Mm, a word should be between the bag and the chair.
Vincent, do you agree with Lucinda?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
And now we will look at the last sentence.
Should I do it, teacher?
Yes, you may.
Yes. I forgot to put my umbrella. Between standing and the refrigerator.
Between?
Standing
Yes.
and the refrigerator.
Okay, we have found the places and now we're going to try and fill in the missing words. Let us look at sentence number 1 again. You will find my phone. What is the word that we can fill in there? Ashmita?
I think on the table, ma'am. The word on.
On the table. Okay. Is there another word that we can fill in there? Jessica?
I think under the table.
Under the table. Who has another word? Lucinda?
Next to.
Next to. Okay, we will take a look at the second sentence. I left the bag. Which word can we fill in here? Vanity?
I left the, on the chair.
On the chair, okay. And what else? I saw that you raised your hand, Vincent.
Yes, teacher, can you also use by the chair?
I left the bag by the chair. Yes, it is possible. So let us look at the last sentence. I forgot where I put my umbrella, but what I remember is I was standing the refrigerator and the stove. What is the word that we can fill in here? Lucinda?
Between.
Between. Okay, that went very well. We have filled in some words in the note. Do you know how these words are called? Vincent?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, how are they called?
I think these words are called, let's see what it again. Is it in English?
You don't know the word in English?
Yeah, is it preposition?
Yes, it's called preposition.
Yes, I was.
These
Yeah, very
ones
correct.
are preposition of place. It tells you the location of something or someone. In other words, it tells you the location of a noun. Okay? So, can someone guess the title of today's lesson? Lucinda?
Lost items.
Lost items. Okay. Let me see if someone has another title for this lesson. Ashmita? Ashmita?
Yes, ma'am. I think it's about things on the right position, or
Let me give
no?
you. The title is a question, and the answer to this question is the location of the items we looked for in the note. So, Jessica, can you then guess the title?
It's a question, ma'am,
Yes, it's a question.
of something. I think, where is it?
Where is it? You're close. Penalty?
I was going to say the same thing. Where is my stuff? Or where are my things?
Let me help you. The title of today's lesson is Where Are the Items? I was looking for certain items, right? So the title is Where Are the Items? You have to pay attention very well because at the end of the lesson, you must be able to write a paragraph using prepositions that will be given to you. Okay? Now that you
Yes,
know
ma'am.
that
Yes.
today's lesson will be about preposition, we will not only use the common one, but we will use preposition that are not used often. For example, opposite, near, and amid. The first picture is an example of the preposition opposite. These two boxes are opposite each other. This tree is near the house, and this pin is amidst the other red pins. Are they understood? Class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Then I
Yes,
will
ma'am.
continue. We will then play a memory game. I will show you a picture for 30 seconds. You have to memorize everything you see, and then I will ask questions. Is it understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Afienta, can you tell me in your own words what you have to do?
Yes, teacher. You will show us a picture for 30 seconds. There are some things on the picture and we have to memorize where they are.
Yes, that's correct. Here is the picture. Your time starts now. Okay, your time is up. Now the question I will ask you is, where is the dog in the picture? Where did you see the dog in the picture? Yes, Lucinda?
It was under the desk.
It was?
Under the desk.
Under the desk. Yes, you're right. The dog was under the table. Lucinda, you have a very good memory. And now I'm going to show you the second picture. Your time starts now. Okay. Can you tell me where the newspaper is? Estefan?
Yes, teacher, I can. It was under the wait. I'm thinking, right, teacher? The newspaper. It was on the chair.
It was on the chair. Okay. Do you agree with what Estefan said? Vincent, was the newspaper under the chair?
No,
On the chair, teacher. I said
on. I think she
on.
said on.
On the chair. It was on the chair? Okay. That is also correct. Okay, now that you know, we have talked about nouns. We have said that a preposition tells you the location of a noun. And now I want to ask you what a noun is. Can you remember what a noun is, Afienta? Afienta, are you still here with us? Okay, Vanity.
A thing or a person.
Issa?
It's a place, a thing, or a person.
Can you give me an example of a noun as a place?
The school is a place.
Yes, the school, that's correct. We will take a look at our note again. Let us see if we can find maybe 2 or 3 nouns here. Jessica?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Look for a sentence and tell me if you see nouns in the sentence.
All the sentences have nouns, but the third sentence have
Yes, but now I want you to look at the first.
nicer nouns like I thought the whole text.
No, not the whole text, the first sentence.
The first sentence has, I'm sorry, phone,
Oh, yes,
table,
yes.
table,
What else?
watch, and box.
Watch.
And box.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to see if you truly could recognize nouns in sentences. Now that you know the relationship between a preposition and a noun, we're now going to do an activity. You will get an exercise containing names of places and a few prepositions. You will use the prepositions to tell me where the places mentioned in the picture are. You have 3 minutes to do this activity. Estefan, can you explain in your own words what you have to do?
Yes, teacher. We have to place, we have to use the preposition and tell the places where we have used it. And we get 3 minutes for this activity.
Okay. Can someone add to what Estefan just said? Vincent?
Yes, teacher. So as she already mentioned, we have to complete the exercise. We have to name where the prepositions are in the picture. Most important, you have 3 minutes to do this. 3 minutes to do this.
Okay, that's correct. Thank you, Estefan and Vincent. So here is the exercise. Let us do the first one together. If you look at these two words, the shop and the school, which preposition can you then use to tell me where these two are located? For example, can I say the shop is between the school? Ashmita?
I don't think so. No, ma'am.
No?
No.
Jessica? Do you agree with what Ashmita said? Jessica, are you still here?
I'm still here, ma'am. I'm still here, ma'am. Can you repeat the question, please?
I asked Jessica if we could use the preposition between. So the shop is between the school. Would that be correct?
No,
Okay.
I think
Incorrect. So
I think it's suitable,
which one is
more
suitable?
suitable. Opposite or near.
Opposite. Afienta, do you agree with what Jessica said?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Then you have 3 minutes to do the remaining ones. You may start now. Okay, your time is up. And now we will correct the exercise together. Who wants to do the second one? Okay, I see that you raise your hand, Esteban.
Yes, teacher. The takeaway is across the park.
Okay, do you have another option?
Who, me, teacher?
Yes.
I could also say the park is behind the takeaway. If I like stand by the takeaway, then the park is behind me.
No, but you
I
have
don't
to
know.
start with the
No,
takeaway.
teacher, across. I have across.
Okay, you have only across. Vincent,
Yes, teacher.
do you
So
have
I also have across, then I have opposite,
opposite?
I also have near,
Okay.
and is it also correct if I say in front of?
Yes, it's also correct. Do you agree with these prepositions? Lucinda?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Moving on to the third one. The third one is for Afienta.
The chemist is next to the bank.
Yes. Do you only have next to?
Yes, ma'am. That's the only one I have. I also have beside.
Beside. Okay. Lucinda, I see that you've raised your hand.
Yes, ma'am. I have between and amid.
Teacher, can you also put near?
Okay. Estefan, do you think these prepositions are all correct?
Um, I think so, teacher.
Okay. Thank you. And now we're going to do the fourth one. Ashmita? Ashmita?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have the hospital is opposite the shopping center.
Okay. Do you only have opposite?
Yes, ma'am.
Who has another option? Vincent?
Yes, teacher, I have cross,
Yeah, across.
I also have near.
Near. Okay, you all did well. So now we're going to do our last activity. In this activity, you will use the following preposition to write a paragraph. And these are on, inside, in front, of, under, opposite, and near. You have 5 minutes to do this exercise. Your paragraph must consist of 4 or 5 sentences. Who can explain this to me in her or his own word? Esteban?
So we have to write a paragraph. It needs to have 4 to 5 sentences. We will get 5 minutes, and we have to use the prepositions on, inside, in front of, under, opposite, near, and amidst.
Okay, you may start now. Class, I see that we're running out of time, so you may take this as your homework, then I will correct it for you tomorrow. Okay, class?
Okay, teacher.
And now I would like to know what you have learned from today's lesson.
Teacher, can I?
Yes, Esteban?
Teacher, I have learned that we have to use opposites to say where something is, the location of something.
The location of something. Okay.
Yes, teacher. And I like the memory game, teacher, that we did.
Okay, that's great. Who else learned something from today's lesson? Vincent?
Teacher, I learned how to use the right preposition, and also I learned a new word, amid, between.
You learned.
Me too.
I'm happy that you learned a new preposition. Penalty, would you like to share your learning moment with us?
I learned that you can use more than one preposition to tell where something is.
You can use, okay, that's great. What about Afienta?
Yes, teacher. I like the part where we had to explain where the places were, like the shop was across from the park. I liked how it was like a puzzle.
Can someone mention at least 4 of the preposition we have talked about today? Ashmita?
Yes, ma'am. Um, next to,
Yes,
um, uh, amidst,
yes.
uh, opposite, opposite,
Opposite?
otherwise, up, yes, and near.
Okay. That was great, everyone. I see that you have learned a lot And now I want to thank you all for your participation. Have a nice day further. I will see you tomorrow.
No, you won't. You'll see them right now. Okay, 6:44. That's the time.